Malsyagandhi is a short one-act play written and directed by Sajitha Madathil. This play deals with the life of an area community in Kerala. The narrator of the play is a middle-aged area woman who is a widow. When the play begins, we find the central character on the stage. The stage is represented as a seashore and the audience as the sea. She gets up from her seat and is terrified by the noise of a huge ship. She addresses the sea. She narrates the belief that the fishing community shares. This belief was well illustrated in the movie Chemmin. As per the myth, when the husband goes to sea for catching fish, the wife has to remain chaste. Then only the sea, which is considered as a goddess and called Kadalamma, will return the husband. Her husband is no more, and she has to take care of the family. She has to go to the market early in the morning. After doing all the household works, she has to start early in the morning, at least 4 o'clock itself. But always when she reaches the market, it is late. By the time all the men, they will occupy the major place in the market, and she has to occupy an untidy place. She's not able to sell the fish, and on the other hand, the men, they are able to sell their items, and they also have other facilities like motorcycle and all the upper hand when we compare it with the female. She also talks about the smell that often people attach with the fish vendor. She mentions it as Malsyagandhi instead of calling it as sting. She mentions the story of Satyavati from the epic. She was attracted by a sage, and he rewards her with Malsyagandhi. But on the other hand, she tells the life of Flora, who was raped in the market. The men who raped her, they were not even considering the sting, the so-called fish sting that she has. She also highlights the paradox that often the Keralites have. They want to have fish always, but they don't like the smell of those people who sell fish. Then she addresses some of the concerns of her life. During the time when her husband was alive, she did not face much of a problem. Not only that, during that time, there were not many big ships and trawlers used for fishing. As a result, they had enough fish in the sea. But when big ships and trawlers are used for fishing, this resulted in the loss of fish in the sea. She mentions that in near future, in her harbor, a hotel is going to be constructed, and also people say that they will get plenty of job. But she is not much confident about it. She believes that when the harbor is constructed and big hotels are built, that may attract the tourists to the spot, but it will affect the lives of the fish community. So she ironically says that these people will have fish, and also they'll have the women. They can enjoy fish and they can enjoy the smell of women as well. That is the only hope that she has. Talking about the pathetic sight of the women who will suffer a lot even when there is modernization that is happening. She ends her monologue citing that the sting that people often talk about, it comes from the sea. It comes from the dead small fish. So this smell becomes a powerful tool to articulate the struggles of female life, women life in the Araya community.